Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stacy with Plan on Charms. And in today's video, I thought it would be fun to have this backdrop. It's so soft and fuzzy and I love it. Anyways, we are going to be doing a flip through of my September 2025 setup in my mini happy planner size, although I don't really have anything happy planner in there. Basically, I've created everything inside with a few exceptions. But this cover is from Live Love Posh, and I kind of messed it up right here, and I'm hoping it doesn't get worse. But yeah, that was my mistake. Anyways, let's open this. So my theme is Classic Pooh, and so I have this die cut here of Pooh and Piglet, and then this one here of Christopher Robin and Pooh, and then I added some paper strips just to kind of give it a little bit more color. And then I love this little die cut up here with the little characters and like a silhouette. And then I have this burlap flower and then this burgundy one. I thought they looked really nice with the colors. And sorry, this is laminated, so you're going to get a little glare. But I did a washi dashboard and then added Pooh there and then Eeyore on the back. And then, of course, I've got my yearly overview here and the holidays. And then I have a piece of vellum here that I printed with the 100-acre wood. And then I've got my inbox page. And the papers that I used, sorry, I hit my microphone. The papers that I used are the Say Cheese line from Echo Park. So I am fortunate enough to live in the same city that they have a store. So I'm able to pick it up, but you can always buy it online as well. So this one here is just some layered effect. This is all on the page, and I just made sure to cut it for the divider. And then on the back, I added a couple of sticky notes here. These two are from the Happy Planner in the Winnie the Pooh set. And then this one here is from Simply Gilded. And then I've got a checklist here. This is actually from the Happy Planner. And then I have a couple of other ones just so that I have like some ongoing to-do list basically. And then I've got my notes section. And then these pages, I designed and printed all of them. If there's anything that you see that you would like, let me know. You can comment down below or contact me on Instagram. And then I've got these ones. So yeah, I did all of these pages and it was a lot of fun to do. Make sure I have enough list pages and grid pages, of course, making them cute as well, because that is a priority. And then here I went a little bit darker. So I do have some that are darker and kind of sets that vintage look. And this one I thought was so cute, like the little checklist with the tree. And I love this page. There's another vintagey looking one. This one I did not do. A friend of mine did it, my bestie. Those are the only ones that I didn't do. The rest of them I did do. She did that one. But I thought they turned out so adorable. I just love them. This one I printed, my printer got jammed, but I didn't want to waste the page, so. These images I did purchase off of Etsy. Okay, next section, I've got a wish list section. So this is just basically my ongoing list. Anytime I think of something that I need, I just write it down or want. And then I've got another section extra. So this is just like some notes so that I know. This is from the Happy Planner. Actually, the rest of these all are, I think. Yeah, just a couple of different pages. You never know when you need to start jotting down some notes. All right, and then the schedule section here. This is my favorite, how it cut with Pooh just chilling like that. This is from the Happy Planner. This is like from 2021, I think. And I did it so that I could back it with the currently page. And then the section here is going to be my calendar, which I did this and printed it. And the reason why I wanted to do my own is so that I can have my own front and back and not worry about covering things up. And then I still need to do something here. I'm thinking a washi dashboard. And then you go into the weekly section. And I did do all the designs on this. So this is my today bookmark. But here is my next week. So I always do the same thing basically on this side with my to-do, homework, self-care, weigh-in, and my husband's work schedule. And then over on this side, I decided I was using the dashboard layout, but I decided to do something like this because I can put like my appointments in this column here and then have a daily to-do list over here. Because before, when I had a couple of appointments, it kind of took up the whole space. And so I liked this here. So I designed this to be 1.5 inch so that it still fits the boxes. So you can fit a half box in there or 2 of these quarter boxes. And so here's what I did differently though. So I did some weeks with just dot grid on this side. And then some weeks I went ahead and outlined this. That way you can see my sections. So the homework, my self-care, and I've got a section here for some deco and then the weekly weigh-in, and then my to-do list and my husband's work schedule. So that's, I printed this one every other week so that I had a mixture so I can see what my personal preference is. But if you are interested in these layouts, let me know. And if there's enough interest, I might add them to my shop. So again, comment below and what size you work in. That way I can see. And then this next section is my future plans. So this is basically just my ugly calendar that I throw down appointments and whatnot so that I know what's going on. Next section is YouTube. So I have my social media tracker and just a cute picture. My bestie designed this. And then I just have, you know, all the ideas that I have, trackers, that kind of thing. And then the next section is projects. So this is where I keep track of all my paper and craft inspiration and swap group items. So this is a Facebook group. So if you're into crafty things, paper crafts, join the group because there is a lot of fun things in there. And then we get to swap. So I just use this layout here so that I can put the title of the item I'm making, maybe some ideas here or the how-to, but it's a lot of fun. I've been part of the group for several months now. Next section is finance, and I'm not going to show you everything, but I did design this bill payment schedule, and then this one here my bestie did, and that way I can just jot down, you know, the paydays and, you know, make it just throw down notes and whatnot. So there is that page. And then the last section I have is trackers. So in here, this one hasn't changed much from previous months, but I have like all my goals written down. And then I have my weight loss. So as of last Monday, I'm down 43 pounds. So yeah. And then I have this that I just designed. When was the last time? So this page is dedicated to my hot tub maintenance because there are different things that I have to do at different times. And then this is just the regular stuff. So I've got like my oil change, cleaning the dryer vent, making sure that the whole thing's cleaned out, not just the part that comes out to get the lint off, but really clean, because you want to do that often. My Cricut, when I change the blade, toothbrushes, that kind of thing. But yeah, so that is my setup for September. And I hope you enjoyed this flip through. If you did, please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my content. All right, I will see you next time. Bye, friends.